Hello. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Sort some music out. How's that, Mr. Watts? Can you hear me all right? It is pretty warm. Luckily, the shade has just come out. Not sure what it'll quite sound like. We'll give it 5 more minutes, get everybody online, and then we'll make a start for a warm up. Today's a bit different. We'll go 20 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. And we'll do 3 rounds again, but there's going to be 8 sets within that. We're going to double up on each set. So jump squats, press ups, sit ups, and high knees to start us off. We'll do each of those twice. So jump squats for 20 seconds, 10 second rest, back into jump squats, then move on to press ups, sit ups, high knees, and you get a rest of a minute in between. We'll do a little bit of a warm up to start with, because I'm sure some of you have been sat behind the screen. Hopefully you've been outside for some of the day, but hopefully it will be good fun. If you're in the sun, you're going to get sweaty, so get some water, get a towel, and we'll get started shortly. If you're present and joining in, then let us know who's online. Mr. Watts on the chat again. See if we've got anybody ready to go. $60 seconds, so a chance to get your water and a towel, get your heart rate monitor or watch if you've got one, and we'll get going. If you've just joined on, grab a drink and a towel, especially if you're in the sun. We'll go for a little warm up. I'm going to focus on the lower back because I've been sat down on the sofa, /in on the table or desk, looking at the screen. So I'm going to loosen off the lower back to start with, and then we'll move on. I'm going to go through 5 on each exercise, and then we'll crack on. So we're going to start. Well, let's make a start. Okay, so we'll start with a happy cat, angry cats. So all 4s, hands and knees. Lift your head right to the sky, and then flow through. Try and push your back, spine right up, so get that curve. Come all the way back through. Head back up. Nice control. Try and really squeeze it as you go through. Last one. Okay, and just drop your hip flexor out in front. So right foot in front. Hold that balance, push yourself forward, drop in so that you feel the stretch through the hip. Sorry if the light is bad, the sun's blinding me at the minute. Okay, and drop back onto your hamstring. Sit back, let your heel go into the floor. Try and keep your back flat, straight, try not to crouch over. Okay, drop back, rock forward. Just going to hold that a bit longer. And we'll start mobilising a little bit more in a second. Drop it back. Back into the hip flexor. Push it a little bit more forward. Sink your hips. Push your hips forward. Rock back. Pull your toes to the sky. Last one. Side. And pull it back. Okay, swap the legs. Okay. Left foot forwards. Sink into that hip flexor stretch. Add a little bit of rotation. Sorry, I should have said that before. If you need a bit of extra stretch, just drop your opposite hand over the top. Rock back into the hamstring. Start nice and easy. You don't need to go full ball straight away. Rock back into the hip flexor. It's going to be a warm one today, so make sure you do have a drink and a towel if you're going to be sweating around. Start your watches if you haven't already done so. Give some guidance on the heart rate throughout. Last one. Push it a little bit further, sink forward. And then really push it back. Okay, lower back again. So scorpions, we've done these ones before. So arms in a crucifix position out in front. Okay, right foot over to the left. Try not to kick the bed. Just keep rotating through. I'm going to go 10 in total. Try and push the foot up each time. Okay, take you through a couple of exercises that we haven't done before after this one. So just a glute bridge. So feet square in front, shoulders on the floor, feet right up to your backsides, and then lift yourself off the floor. Try and push your hips right up to the sky. Nice control. Get comfortable. So 5 of these. Good, couple more. So we're going to look at a shoulder press up today. So press up position, all I want you to do from that position is then walk your hands up as if it was a reverse inchworm, okay? And that's going to be your raised position. So your hips should be up in the sky, and you should be loading your hands with a little bit more weight. So when you're doing a shoulder press up, you should then come down and back up. If you find those quite difficult, just lower yourself down, either into a more relaxed press up, so a normal press up position, or drop down onto your knees if you need to for those ones. Just finish with 5 inchworms and then we'll get cracking. So walk yourself out, straight legs. Okay, we'll just bunny hop back in. Push yourself up. Same again. Walk yourself out, bunny hop yourself in. 3 more. Straight legs, drop down, hinge at the hips. 2 more. If you've got any questions, fire them into Mr. Watts, or if I mess up, let me know through the chat. Heart rate's already up. over 120, which is good. Have a quick sip of water and we'll get started. So just a reminder, if you just joined, we're working for 20 seconds on and then in 10 seconds rest. So we're then going to go 2 exercises the same. So jump squats, rest, press ups, rest, press ups, rest, sit ups, rest, high knees, rest, high knees. Then you have a minute rest. Okay, so you've got 10 seconds in between each exercise. And that's your first round. We're going to do 3 rounds and they're all going to be different. So hitting the full body workout. If you struggle with any of these, then make it simple. If you struggle on the jump squats, just take out the jump, for example, make it easier, just do squats. And keep your pace for what you can work to. So this is high intensity, so you should be above 80% work rate for each of these set, I would suggest. And we'll see how we get on. Any questions, as I say, fire them through to Mr. Watts on the chat. I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so we'll start in about 15 seconds, so make sure you're set, ready to go. Hopefully that guy is not too loud on the speaker. Let me know. If it is 10 seconds, we're going in jump squats. Okay, so jump squat, drop down and up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And your 10 seconds rest, we're going to do that exactly the same again. So jump squats again. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jump squats. Good stuff, good start. 10 seconds. And we're into press ups, okay? So find yourself a nice comfortable position, shoulder width apart. Okay, normal press up. Here we go. Good stuff, 10 seconds rest, we go again. Make sure you breathe. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good stuff. Sit-ups are next. 3, 2, 1. Try and keep your feet on the floor. You can put your hands behind your head, use them in front however you like. Just keep it going. Ten seconds rest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds rest. We're just going to finish on high knees for this round, so back on your feet. Starting to sweat already. Here we go, let's go. Get your knees up nice and high, use your arms. Get a good rhythm, keep working hard. Halfway. Five seconds. got one more round of high knees and then 60 seconds rest. Heart rate around 150. Here we go. Don't forget to use your arms. Try and go opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep going. 3. Heart rate around 160. Good. Okay, you got 1 minute rest. Then we're on to round 2. So we're going to start with lunge jumps. Okay, this will be quite tough. Lunge jumps, mountain climbers, burpees, and speed skaters. Okay, so lower body to a core, full body, and a bit of plyometrics chucked in as well. "30 seconds. Control your breathing. Try and get your heart rate down a little bit. You've got 15 seconds. So a reminder, we'll start with lunge jumps on your feet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice swift change over. Use your arms again. Good stuff. Keep the rhythm. Knee just off the floor. And time. Good stuff. When you're doing the lunge jumps, I know some people start just changing their feet to that position. Try and drop it right down, just so your knees just on skimming the blades of the grass. Here we go. Use your arms as if it was a running action. Get them nice and high. Keep exchanging. Quicker changes in the air if you can. Oh, let's tap it in. Into mountain climbers. So, plank position. 3, 2, 1. Knee outside the elbow. And get into a nice rhythm. Time there. One more set. You can do it as a running style or exchange, however you feel comfortable. Back in. So, running the style with your knees constantly going, or just exchanges. Ten seconds rest. Burpees. Here we go. This will be tough. Let's go. Hands above your head. Ten-second rest. Ready to go again. Here we go. 10 seconds rest. Beat skaters to finish. Ready? Okay, lateral bound. Stake your lands. 10 seconds rest, one more round. One more speed skater, then you got a minute rest. Keep working hard. Here we go. Well done. Control your heart rate, get your breathing back. 60 seconds. Good stuff, round 2 or 3 complete. One more to go. Take a sip of water, get your heart rate back down. We're over 170. So we're starting with glute bridge. In 30 seconds, so glute bridge, dead bugs, shoulder press ups, and leg raises. So a bit of core, a bit of upper body and the shoulders to finish, as well as the glutes to start with. 20 seconds. Enjoy the recovery. Got 10 seconds and we go again. 3, 2, 1. Feet nice and close, hips up. If you find this too easy, you could do single legs. So you just bring one leg up and change after 10 seconds. Or just stick with a normal glute bridge. And time there, 10 seconds we go again. So if you found that too easy with double foot, make it single leg. Keep your hips square. If you're doing single leg, don't let your body twist over. Okay, here we go. Change. And rest. Into our dead bugs. Dead bugs, guys, okay, if you haven't done them before, hopefully you have. Okay, start with your hands vertical, knees pointing to the sky, drop one leg down, right leg back. If you struggle with these, just do a sit-up variation. A V-set or a plank. And rest. 3, 2, 1. Back into those dead bugs. Halfway. Just touch the floor with your heel and your hand as you go down. Rest there. Shoulder press up. This should be a bit of a burner to finish with our leg raises, following up after our shoulder press up. So press up position, high hips, okay, and drop yourself down. They're a little bit tougher than normal press ups. Give it a go. Okay, you got one more set of those to do. If you feel that was too easy, bring your feet up closer to your hips. 20 seconds, here we go. You can bend your knees slightly if it helps you out. Really good stuff. Okay, leg raises to finish. Okay, so this is lead on your back, 5 seconds. Bring your feet up off the floor, straight. Okay, and lower down, nice and controlled. Up first, lower down. One more set of leg raises to go. If you're feeling confident, you can go back through that circuit or just finish there. You could add one more, 2 more rounds. Here we go, last 20 seconds. And rest, well done. Okay, take your 10 seconds rest to complete the set. Control your breathing. Okay, that's the 3 rounds I'm going to take you through done. As you can tell, I'm pretty blown. Alrighty, I'll go through a few cool down stretches and just take us down to reduce our heart rate and lengthen our muscles before we go back to our day. Heart rate at the end of that set was 150. Let's see if we can get it back down to 110. Have a quick drink. Wipe your sweat off. Let's say some of those exercises, especially the press up, variation where you're loaded over your shoulders will be a little bit more difficult. So have a play around with those. If you want to do some more strengthening exercises for your shoulder muscles, it's a pretty good one to do that. If you find these circuits too easy or likewise too hard, you can make them progress or regress the exercises. So I've tried to make it nice and simple, so each of those exercises you can make easier if you need to. Elevating your feet on a press up will make it harder, but going on your knees would make it easier. So have a play around with them. If you get another chance to do a similar circuit throughout the week, or you want to practice those, take your time and do that. Okay, just to start, we'll just drop down onto our backs. And you're going to drop your knees either side, so crucifix position on your back. Head should be on the floor. Okay, and you're going to drop your knees to the left. Just hold it there. Extend your right foot up to your left hand. Okay, and just try and keep your shoulders on the floor. Try not to fold over. Okay, if you do raise up, my shoulders coming off the floor. Okay, just reach across, touch your left hand. Okay, and then back out. So I'll show you again. Reach across. Okay, and then back out. Okay, back to the middle. Flip the knees over. So drop your knees to your right hand side. Same thing, hold it there. Head on the floor, shoulders on the floor. Extend that left leg up to your right, towards your right hand. And add the rotation in. So left hand comes across to your right. And reach all the way across. Okay, come back to the middle. Just walk yourself into a high plank position. And I just want you to bring your hands about 6 inches closer to you and push your heels to the floor. So both heels should be looking towards the floor. Keep your legs straight. Walk your hands in a little bit further. Just hold that position. Hamstrings and calves should feel the stretch. Push your heels down into the floor. Okay, from that position, just drop your right knee underneath your body. Okay, so it points out to the left. Just walk your hands forwards a little bit so your head drops down a little. And you're just going to lean your body to your left hand and forwards. So that should bring a stretch onto the outside of your right glute. Okay, if you don't feel that too much, drop onto your elbows. Okay, and drop your head in. Just have a little rock around in that position there. The kid behind can feel the stretch as well, I'm pretty sure. Okay, just hold it there for about 30 seconds. Sweat is dripping at me. Okay, bring it back up. Slide your right leg back. Left knee comes forward. Left foot comes up. Walk your hands forwards a little bit and then sink your your right shoulder towards that right hand. Drop yourself forward a little bit. Again, this should be your left outside glute. So coming down the back. of your thigh. Drop those elbows down. And just rock around. Move around, make sure you feel the stretch. Good stuff. And bring yourself back up. Sit on your back sides, legs straight out. Okay. So you're going to straight flatten your back out, and you're just going to fold forwards. Okay, I'm not particularly great at this one. Flexibility isn't as good as it should be. So try and drop your chest down to your knees. Okay. Again, this will be hamstring based stretch. So try and reach forward. That will also add stretch to the hamstrings. Try and reach your toes. And just hold it where it feels comfortable, just on the edge of a really tough stretch. Slide forward another inch or two. Okay, and just come back up, sit up tall. Drop your shoulders behind you, back your wrists on the floor. Sit up as tall as you can. Take your head back. Okay, we're going to walk ourselves down our legs again. So find that control position where you're comfortable. Then just move it an inch or two further. So it's back in your hamstrings. Fold forward a little bit more. And slide back up into that position. Nice control, sit back on those wrists. Open right up. Okay, last one. Just going to drop your right hand back onto the floor. Drop your right hand underneath your body. Drop yourself lower. Okay, and then open up. Let's do 5 in your own time on this side, and then we'll swap. Swap sides. Haven't managed to stop sweating yet, but the heart rate's down under 120, which is cool. Okay, drop it down and open up. I'm not sure what this music is, sorry about that. That's quite relaxing. Or depressing, one or two. Last one. Okay, there you have it. Short and sweet, but it's a bit more variant in the session. Make sure you get some water on, fluids, and we'll see you after half term. Thanks very much for tuning in. Have a good afternoon, evening.